Hi, thank you for stopping by at the Canadian Colorist Art Channel. My name is Denise, and today I'm going to show you the art supplies haul that I made at Dollarama and Dollar Tree. So here we go. Right off the bat, I got this sheet of Canadian stickers. They're, sort of holographic in their background. In a couple of weeks, for July 1st, that is Canada Day. So I thought, I better prepare myself with some stickers to honor Canada Day on July 1st. Let's put that aside. The next set of stickers, and I took them out of the package because I wasn't sure if the glare would really interfere, but I thought these were really pretty. I'll bring them up real close. They're little letters with like really shiny pink, because pink is my favorite color, and there's like a little jewel accenting each of the letters. So I don't really have a plan for these yet. I thought maybe in my journal I might use these in certain places. The next item that I found at, did I say that this first segment was from Dollarama? Because that's where this was from, okay? Sorry, I can't even remember if I said that, but yes, these both were from Dollarama. Also from Dollarama, I was surprised when I came across this coloring book. And like, it's quite thick. And it's called Magical Creatures, a multi-level creative coloring book. I know it's AI, so I'll just say right off the bat, but I really still like these images. Thought they would be fun to color. I'm just going to do this little quick flip through here. Here we go, keep you in the camera, just to give you an idea in case you're interested. I like that each of the images are quite different from each other, right? You've got unicorns, castles, dragons, mermaids, fairies. Let me just put this a little lower here. Double page spread. And I colored the very last page, so I'll be showing you that fairly quickly here. Again, I'm just doing a very quick, little flip through. So yeah, there's a lot of pages in here. Oops, okay, it's flipping okay. I think you get the idea, all right? If you want a detailed page flip through, just let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do, a slower flip through of this. Okay, so this on the next page is the one that I did. Actually, it is the very last page. Now you can see it's a little bit crinkly. The paper is thin. And I used some watercolor paints. I don't mind when the page crinkles up a bit. I like the sound of it anyway. And it still worked. Like, there was no bleed through. It's just a little bit of crinkliness. All right, and there's the last page. I did this little unicorn. I used my Heath Throne watercolor, sorry, not watercolor, but water-based markers. And I had colored the background a dark color. I didn't like it too much, and then I decided, well, if it's already a dark color, I went over it with my Fine Tech watercolor paints. Let me just show you quickly. Of course, this is not a dollar store item. These paints are very pricey. They're artist quality, but there they are, the Fine Tech, and this is the pearlescent colors, and they work best on a black background. So there's the colors, and I believe I used amethyst, and that is what I painted all over the background. of this little unicorn. What else? A little bit of Posca paint pen for some accents, like the dots. I think I painted over the unicorn with that as well. So, yeah, from Dollarama. The last item from Dollarama, and I found this set of glitter gel pens and these swirl pens. The brand name is Studio, so that's how you know, right? That's Dollarama tends to carry that brand. These were $4.50. Again, that's Canadian. And I thought these were really neat. They're 0.7 millimeter nib, or point, whatever you want to call that. And it says scented and swirl. And there's 12. I like 12 of the scented gel pens and 12 of the swirl colored gel pens. These, my friends, these are nice. I did swatch them, but I don't know that my swatch chart will really translate how they look. The swirl gel pen. Okay, so I've got that highlighted here in my swatch chart. The swirl pens, there's 12 of them, but there are duplicates. You get 2 colors, so really you get 6 colors. But again, 12 all in total. I guess I should show you, my goodness, what they look like up close. And the pen barrel does not really indicate what the color looks like, so it's kind of a mystery until you start writing with it. And you can see it's like there's a rainbow color, and they're all like that, and they're all different. So it's a little bit deceiving. So you might think, oh, I'll grab the pink one, but then you start writing and it's not the color you might think. So these are fun. These are really fun. I wouldn't use them to color in a coloring book because a 0.7 millimeter tip is kind of a fine point, and these look best when you're writing something. And again, I know you can't really tell. They probably even look a little ugly on the swatch chart, but they're not ugly. They're really not. Okay, then the next swatching I did were on the, what they call the scented glitter gel. So when you take the cap off here, I held it up to my nose to smell it. I guess there is a bit of a scent. It does kind of smell like cherries. And I smelled them all. And then when I swatched them, you got to hold it up pretty close to your nose to really smell the scent. But they do kind of smell like what you might think, like strawberry and a cherry smell and a grape smell. However, I didn't buy them because they were scented. I didn't realize that that was what they were called until I brought them home. However, my thing is I like to have different colors of my gel pens, and I like them to be smooth and I like them to be glittery. And these were juicy. They laid down really nicely. And yeah, the colors are nice. Disregard this bottom row. I'm going to come back to it. Okay, so what I'm showing you is this row. So these are the Studio glitter pens. And I'm just going to put this back in here. So very nice set for $4.50. Put that aside. Next, I did a Dollar Tree haul. And found some really nice items there. My intent when I went was to get sticky notes And what was the other thing? Sticky notes. I think that was the only thing I went looking for. And if you're like me, yeah, I tend to buy more things than I planned on. But here we go. So let me show you the sticky notes first. So Dollar Tree has the Jot brand. And here was a really lovely sheet of sticky notes. And I like the color. There was pinks and purples and pale green. And I thought they were all going to fall out and be loose. But no, they're attached to the sheet. So you've got different sizes of sticky notes. See, there's a bigger sheet. And then I like the little tabs, sometimes to mark off coloring pages and write little notes. So yeah, they stay right on the sheet. So for me, I like that because then I don't have a whole bunch of different pads of sticky notes falling all over the place and cluttering up my already cluttered studio. So there's that. I bought, uh-oh, look, this was from Dollarama. So, okay, so that should have been in the Dollarama. But I got these washi tapes. They have sort of a glittery look to them. So these are really nice. I used up the red quite a bit because I colored a page in my, what was it called? The, can't remember the coloring book just offhand, but I painted a fella and his dragon, and I put a border of this red tape all around that. So that's in another video if you want to look back and see that one. So let me put that aside. Okay, now this one really was from Dollar Tree. Another roll of washi tape. I'm sorry if the sound of this is loud. But, so it's just a single roll and kind of looks like balloons to me. So there's that. And whenever I find gel pens and glitter gel pens, I can't help myself, right? So I had to get some more and see what these were like. This one, eight pens in the set, and they're 1 millimeter. And these are called Super Glitter. And I did try these out. My friends, I was surprised at how nice these are. So let me grab my swatch sheet again, because I kind of kept all of these swatches together so that I can compare and look at the different glitter pens that I have. All right, so here, okay, so here's Jot, okay, the glitter pens. So these, and of course they're in a single row because there's 8 exact spaces for this swatch chart. So I'm just going to move the page around. I know it's hard to translate, you know, a swatch chart. Look at that silver popping out. Very impressed with a Dollar Tree glitter pen set. These were nice. They laid down nice, juicy, vibrant colors. And I mean, the silver pops. It really does. The other set, again, 8 of them. But these are called the Super Metallic gel pens. And they're a 1 millimeter tip as well. And you get some nice colors in there. Very nice. They're really nice. I know I'm sounding shocked because I don't always expect, you know, a set of pens for $1.25 to be so nice, but they are. So the only problem that I had, and this might not happen to you, sorry, I'm just going to take out, it was this color. I think it was this pen. When I pulled the cap off, the piece that should hold the pen in place is missing. I thought it was stuck inside the cap, but I don't see it. So that's the only problem that I had. Again, that might not happen to you if you decide to go and buy the set. So that's kind of a bummer. However, I was still able to, well, I was still able to come in, you know, and still, you know, work with it. But, you know, it's awkward, right? All right, so other than that, I'm very pleased. In another video, I plan on showing you all of my different sets of glitter pens. And I don't have a ton, but this, you know, the amount that I do have, I'd like to do a real comparison and review of other sets of gel pens. And I'll include these in that review as well. But again, that'll be for another video. And then I also found these little coloring books. One is a color by number, and the other is a coloring book. And they're very thin, right? Like there's not very many pages. Pages are thin, almost like a newspapery feel to them. So these will not be great for, you know, markers. So color pencils, you know, wax crayons will probably do just fine. And they're double-sided, so that's another reason why you probably wouldn't use markers. I bought these. Let me show you this one first. So this is called Challenging Color by Number. I like the images in this one as well. I like the images in the other one too. But these color by number, I thought, oh, like they're quite intricate. And yeah, challenging. And I like that the numbers are gray, so that when you do color over it, the numbers don't show through quite as readily. There's one page that I did with colored pencils. I think I used my Prismacolor pencils and a little bit of my Koh-i-Noor tri-blend pencils. I'm going to show those pencils in another video. The reason why I really bought this was for some of the images, and I pulled them out because I wanted to transfer them over to another better quality page and then use my watercolor to paint it. And this is what I did. So this was the image that I took, and then I have my own black watercolor paper, and I used that same set of the pearlescent, the Fine Tech watercolors, and that is how that turned out. Okay, so giving credit to the image that I copied, traced it onto the black paper with a white pencil. But the white lines that you see on here is not the white line. I came in with the Signo white pen, you know, the Uniball. I always get that word mixed up. Uniball Signo white gel pen, and outlined her. And I used glitter watercolor paint in her hair, and then the rest is, yeah, the pearlescent paints. And I think that's everything, my friends. Thank you for staying till the end. See you in the next one. Bye.